Yo, yo, yo.
Yo, Godzilla, what's good, bro?
Greetings, Earthlings. Greetings, TENtalkers. What you?
10% is what's up with y'all, man. Welcome back to another wonderful episode of the TENtalk podcast, where
Yes,
we are here
sir.
to empower niggas
We
and all
definitely
like
are.
minds.
All like
So,
minds. Yes, sir.
welcome one, welcome all. And
We're going to ahead and give y'all a little second for y'all to come on in here with us, but we like to give y'all
right,
a nice little greeting for another episode. Appreciate all the viewers from past episodes. We really definitely appreciate y'all rocking in there with us. You know, we almost at episode 10. It's episode 9. And at episode
mm-hmm,
10, we're planning on starting our little, thing, our giveaway if we can. And we're going to try to get everything settled up for that 10th episode coming up. So just be on the lookout of just, trivia, any type of things. We'll get details more laid out. But just make sure y'all follow and like on our YouTube page. That's the most important part. We've been watching everybody who's been liking our page, who've been listening and viewing it. So, and part of this deal, we're gonna make sure that y'all know y'all have to follow and like our YouTube page, follow our Twitter, follow our Instagram. Everything is TENtalk Podcast,
mm-hmm.
And I
On
be the one
Spotify, we everywhere, you know what I
on
mean?
Spotty. Make sure y'all check us out on the Spotify. You feel me on all the big platforms because we definitely going up there. You know what I'm saying? We'll start out by the day introducing ourselves. I be the one they call Zel Scanada, aka Godzilla, aka you know who it be. Hey, choke, holla at the world.
What's up, world? It's your boy, BroGod Slim. You know, we here again, like I said, with another TENtalk, episode number 9, man. And today we're gonna discuss, OGs and mentors, and you know, who they are to us, how
Yes,
we
sir.
find them, and what they mean to us as well. So, we hope you all join the conversation. Make sure you hit the mic in the middle. You know what I mean? You liking what we saying, hit the little interaction and clap it up for us as well. We appreciate all those interactions, man. Let's get it.
Definitely, definitely. We want to definitely have a good conversation with everybody today. If y'all, we would love for y'all to hit us up and just reply along with us. You know what I'm saying? Today we all talking about OGs and mentors. We're gonna pretty much ask like, what is an OG? What is a mentor? What makes you a mentor and an OG? How do you find OGs and mentors? How do you become one? And just pretty much who are some good mentors and OGs that we look up to or who you look up to. So that's
Or
pretty much
that
the
have
topic of the
influenced
day.
you. Yeah.
Definitely,
Yep.
definitely. We
Yep.
all about that. The show's called TENtalk, and if you don't know, it's two empire niggas, two empire niggas, however you want to see it. It's powerful. You know what I mean? We all about uplifting and empowering, not just ourselves, not just our community, not just our culture, but the world. You know what I'm saying? Everybody who listening along with it. You feel me? So y'all make sure y'all keep along with us on our journey. This is our eighth, ninth episode. And we in it for the long run. So we just waiting on a few people to come on in. Make sure we got a little right before we get the show right and tight. You feel me? Chuck, how was your week, man? How everything been going?
It was
Bro,
lovely,
God.
man. It's lovely, man. It was lovely. Mom's pulled up on me. We went and checked out some trucks here in the area, trying to
Hey.
find me a pickup truck, man. So we went around,
Hey.
checked out some pickup trucks in the area. I ain't really find nothing just yet, but
Trying to get you an
we
old
still
Fred
looking. Yeah.
Sanford, huh?
Nah, I don't want no old Joan. I ain't gonna hold you. I don't want no old Joan, but I want something
Jeez.
chill. You know what I mean? Something solid. You
I
feel me?
heard that,
So
bro.
yeah.
I heard that. That's
How
big.
was your
That's
weekend though?
big.
What was you on?
My weekend blessed, brother. You know what I mean? I can't complain at all. You feel me? Any day I wake up is a blessing, but it's been good. I can't complain, man. Just recovering from 420. So we had a
Yeah,
nice week last week. You know what I'm saying?
that was a
Needed
fun
a couple of
episode. Fun
days.
episode.
And just been working, man. Just been at it. You feel me? Besides that, this is my favorite part of the week. Just to chop it up for at least 30 minutes to an hour with my brother here and with y'all who listening. We want y'all to, hit that little talk in button and come and conversate with us. We're going to go get this show started,
Yes, sir. Let's get
And
it, bro. Let's go.
let's go ahead and start with the meaning of what's a mentor and what's an OG. If you like, you can go ahead and start it off, Choke. I just want to know, what do you think a good mentor is, or what is a good OG? You can kind of say the difference between the both, or we can put them all together and just have it one. But you just tell me what you think, King.
I, for me, man, they're to me they're kind of one and the same. I guess if you want to split them, you could probably say a OG is more of a like, like a street mentality, I mean, more street knowledge, not necessarily like doing street shit, but just, have a knowledge of how to move a certain way in the streets, if you would. And then I would say like a mentor is just, again, like to me, it's someone that's like on the business side. What I mean, they'll help you legitimize whatever you're trying to do, and, help you, I guess, grow your vision. Uh, or maybe help you on your path. It's a lot, man. That to me, that a mentor would be for
Yeah,
me personally. But I guess that's
shit,
what it is in a gist.
that's good right there, bro. I like your definitions of what you think it is. Shit, I can let you know my definition is what I think it is. You feel me? To me, I look at myself as both an OG and a mentor. I
Hmm.
see the OG part is just coming from experience, you know what I mean? Certain things you've seen. And like you say, it's not all about streets. It's really about life, you know what I'm saying? Just like
Hmm.
the way you maneuver things, what you've seen, like certain things, the obstacles that you've seen, and your growth of where you at now in life. And to me,
Right.
it's like once you reach a certain level of knowledge, you can kind of get that knowledge down to the younger ones who you see coming up. Usually, like, preferably like your family members. That's the first ones we kind of show that love to, more of an OG standard to. Like the older,
Hmm.
like your little cousins, you more looked up to as
Right.
an OG to them, or your uncle,
Right.
nephews,
Yeah,
your
I get
uncle
you.
or whatnot.
I get you.
Mentor means to me is more about preparing yourself for different type of, like, a mentor to me is more of a, it is like on a more of a business tip, but it's not business wise. It's more of like a educational wise, more of a like how you hold yourself, your standards. Your mentor
Hmm.
to me has more stake than an OG does. Because your
Hmm.
mentor is actually the person that you can look up to be in. He's the one
Right.
who's kind of setting that example. Your OG sometimes he can show you the wrong way just in his actions. He's not the one that you're gonna always see the one who's gonna set that example to. But a mentor to
Exactly.
me is the one who's setting that example, is the one who's pushing it forward, who's taking that baton and pushing it forward. You know what I mean? An
Right,
OG
right.
is the
Like
one
to
who
me, the mentor gonna give you like books to read, you know what I mean, that'll maybe open
exactly,
your eyes to another path, you know what I'm saying? And you know, to me,
exactly.
I think like the OG will rather, they'll give you more life experiences, you know what I mean? Like, yo,
Gang,
I've
how
been
to
through
handle your
this.
girl or something. Yeah,
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 you know what I'm saying? Yo, I've been through this, and I seen it, you know what I mean? So maybe you wouldn't want to go that route, you know what I mean? Maybe you want to take another route. Where again, like I said, the
exactly.
mentor for me or to me would be like on the business side, like, yo, read this book, and now he got you reading, what is it, Think and Grow Rich or something like that. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? And
full
that
full
that that would have
agreements.
never opened your mind up to something as far as just like, what I mean, basically, affirmations, just saying things to yourself every day, and then you believe in it, and you start achieving those things. I feel like that
Exactly.
type of advice comes from a mentor, and like, life lessons would come from your OG.
Exactly. I feel the same way. Like certain things, an OG is kind of grow along with you. You know what I mean? Sometimes an OG, he only knows from his point of view. But like a mentor
Hmm.
to me is somebody who's kind of opening doors with you. You know what I mean? Who open the doors for you and have you coming in behind them, almost like
Hmm.
an apprenticeship or something like that.
Right.
Even like on it's different levels. It's even on a spiritual level, friendship level. A mentor is someone who kind of is giving you them good notes and kind of like, putting you more than extra than just speaking to you. You feel me? Now we do got a voice
Hmm.
chat. Let's go ahead and listen to a caller. Thank y'all so much for calling in, and everybody, please just hit us up. You keep this thing going. You feel me? But we can go
Yeah.
and start it up.
A mentor, someone that teaches you how the world evolves, how to
Mm,
make it in the world.
Mm, that's
mm.
right. Yeah, that's dope.
I
That's
like
dope, and
that.
I like
I like
that
that.
too. So let's talk about that. You feel me? Like, what do you see that we have a lot of nowadays? Do you think we have a lot of mentors or any OGs, or if so, like, what do you think like in your life you could call out a few people who helped you out, and you know what I mean, who as a mentor or as an OG? What do you
Like
think is the state of?
I think for me personally, young, I haven't met a mentor just yet. Or maybe I have and I ain't noticed it. You know what I mean? But for me, I think I
I'm listening
mainly
to you, bro.
have my bad. I think yeah, I think for me mainly I have maybe just, interacted with OGs for real. Um I don't think that I've had the opportunity or maybe been in the right environment to meet someone that I would personally call like a mentor that's like set me down and really gave me game on like, you know, oh, you want to start this business? All right, this what you got to, you know what I mean? Like, I don't think I met that person just yet. So I think for me personally, I got a lot of OGs in my life that have taught me things through their life lessons and through their
I think
experiences.
I think the thing is too, sometimes our mentors could be our friends as well. You know what I mean? I know we got a lot of friends who are doing things that's different, you feel me? And as I do look
Hmm.
up the definition of a mentor, it
Hmm.
says in this, Webster dictionary, who is only we can trust so much, I would like to say, you can take the definition as much as you want to, you feel me? But it says someone who teaches or give help and advice to less experienced and often younger person, you know?
Mm.
Two,
Okay.
to teach or to give advice or guidance to someone as less experienced, That's someone who's
Mm.
acting as a mentor. So I think if we can look at it, mentor and OG is one of two things. They both the
It's
same
one and the
thing.
same. They one and the
Yeah.
same, low key.
So I think we have had a lot of OGs in our life. You know what I mean? I know maybe separately, I know we definitely did, but even together, I feel like, I can shout out your dad, you know what I mean? Even your
Yeah.
moms, and like Uncle
Yeah.
Mark, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
had a lot of people,
Most definitely. And that's what
sheesh,
I'm
you know what I
saying.
mean?
Like,
Like,
and
yeah,
even still, like you said, like once you now have read the definition out, like you said, I guess
yeah,
they are mentors to us too, even in that same vein as being like an OG to us. You know what I mean? I guess
yeah,
just
definitely.
being that, we more inclined to, hip hop culture, whatever, we have more of a, I guess, like
Oh, yeah, a
quote
little different
unquote street
definition.
mentality, you know what I mean? Street
Yeah.
vision or whatever, you know what I mean?
But I believe
Um,
this is what this
but
podcast is
yeah.
good for, you know what I mean? Because it is to empower ourselves. Because at the end of the day, like at least what I know in the streets and all that, it's all mid. Like this is the beginning level stages of life. It's time to
Hmm.
progress into the next stages. You know what I mean? Like now we
Right.
passed that, so we about to empower ourselves into a different mode. We do got a chat. Let's go ahead and listen to it real quick, Joe.
Let's get it.
The problem is OGs have inherited hate and they passing it down to the younger generation, which is not helping the
Mm,
culture build as a whole.
Damn, bro.
that's
I
deep.
definitely agree with that. I think that is
Yeah.
the problem with it, and that's what kind of separate a mentor and an OG. OGs do have a lot of. I think they feel like they're still in the game. It's like being a basketball player and seeing the rules changing around you. You know what I mean? And it's like
Yeah.
instead of trying to mentor the younger players coming up, you still want to come off the, you know what I mean? Instead of coming off the bench and trying to be a good team player or whatever, you still want to go out there and score 40 a night, 30 a night. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
but you gotta
Sometimes,
think like Gilbert said though, like Gilbert Arenas be saying, you know what I mean? When John Wall came in, it's like you gotta understand that times have changed, bruh. And you
yeah,
either gonna pass the baton and show them how to do it, or they just gonna give him the keys anyway, and he gonna do
mm-hmm.
it how he want to. You know what I mean? So you can
Yeah,
do
that's
your due
true.
diligence and show them how to do it the right way, or you could just let them take the keys and fuck it up basically. You know what I
And
mean?
I think partially is on us too as the younger generation. Sometimes they be yapping. We don't want to hear all that. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes we can't personalize it. You know what I mean? Don't personalize it as they're coming at you, because a lot of times as an OG or older person, they're really just talking down on themselves on their past mistakes. You know what I mean? Shit that they could have did wrong, or they wish they had done wrong. So I think sometimes when we do catch the flack of them, feel like they coming down on the younger generations. You know what I mean? But I think we can kind of balance that out and kind of just put it like, the reality is the same shit that's it's gonna keep on going in circles. There ain't nothing new under the sun. So the OGs, their game is important to us. You know what I mean? We need to listen to them. You need to hear, even if it's kind of made them hate the game. You know what I'm saying? A lot of that stuff kind of jaded people, kind of make them look at the game different, you know? But I think it's up to us to keep on educating ourselves and just the younger generation, because we definitely need that.
Yeah,
Feel me?
most definitely. And like you said,
Nowadays,
we gotta well, if we the older OGs, again, we gotta just be more open and more inclined to, passing down the knowledge that we received throughout time. You know what I'm saying? Simple as that.
definitely.
Instead of hating, you know what I mean? It's enough money
Definitely.
out
And
here
I
for
think we need to
everybody or whatever the case may be. So
we
yeah.
need to understand our responsibilities too. This is my next question. I was gonna wonder, like, what do you think is the age for someone to really position themselves as an OG or a mentor? Because I think it really comes to us. I think a lot of people always complain, I never had nobody, you know? I never had anybody. But I think if we reach out and become that person to somebody, then that will open us up still to have somebody, you know? It's like we can be the ones that we complain that we didn't have, you know? So what do you feel like an age as not just an age or a stage when somebody is ready to become or should be ready to become a mentor or OG? Because a lot of times, just because you hit a certain age don't mean you're ready. It's like you should be ready by this time, though, you know? What are you feeling,
I mean, I don't even know if
bro?
it's an age you could put on it though, bro. For real, I don't even know if you could do that because shit, some people may figure it out quicker than others. You know what I mean? So it's
But I feel like
you
there's a
got
certain
you.
age that it's
I
almost
mean, and
like a
again, if we
responsibility
talking
level.
business
It's
though,
like
I'm just saying, if we talking
it
business,
ain't about
you got
business.
you
It ain't
got
about business. It's really life.
just life in general. That's tough to
Yeah,
say, bro.
business.
When should you
Yeah.
figure? What age should you low key figure
What
out
I play this?
life?
When should you be out?
That's
When
tough.
should you be on your off? When should you be off the porch, bro? And you should be a big dog where you can kind of speak to the younger generations. I know where I come from. A lot of times we do get comfortable with people 30 years old or older just not doing shit or not even being responsible enough to speak out and really kind of guide the youngins. But I feel like,
Hmm.
yo, we do need an age for we can kind of look at it like, yo, we need to step up and be somebody right now, or we'll never be that. I mean, I see like now, I'll give you an age. I feel like at least 25 is the OG, young OG status right there. That's when you need to really be on your shit before you can start calling plays. You can't always be on the bench on the sideline. You ain't
That
always have to
might.
be the
I
coach.
mean. I mean, if we talking life nowadays, bro, shit, that might be too late. 25 might be too late, bro. If we talking
But
life, not
that's
just
my
business and
age though.
shit.
That's my
I
age.
get you, but I'm just saying that
What
shit
business?
might be too late now because it's like, nigga, you know what I'm saying? The way the little poverty level and all of that shit is now, like that, nigga, we should have been trying to get houses when we was 20.
I don't believe that.
You know
But
what I'm
talk to me.
saying?
I want to
I
understand why.
do, bro. Like,
I want to
I
understand why
mean,
you feel that.
cause, bro, it's like I feel like that because it's like, nigga, if you 20, you get you a crib. Like what you normally the mortgage be like what? I think they try to normally make you do like a 10-year joint. So if you could do a 10-year mortgage, bro, you 20 years old. By the time you 30, you just now invested in property. You got ownership now at 30. You know what I'm saying? Like rather
But
than
let's think about this,
25,
Keith.
you
Let's think
late in
about
the
this,
game
bro.
at that point. I feel like.
What type of 20-year-old would have the money to even do that? Or what type of 20-year-old would even have the work experience or any type of credit?
It's
You
it's
gotta understand,
it's
it's certain
and that's
things.
what I'm
Hold on, let
saying.
me answer you.
Go
Let me
ahead, no,
answer
yeah,
you real
you
quick.
right, you right.
Certain things you do need to build with your experience and your age. I think a lot of people feel like you can't go get this stuff at 20 and all that, which at certain cases you can, you know. But sometimes it does take time and learning life and learning how to manage your money and learning how to build your credit and learning how to build your experience. Some things
That's
it
what
doesn't
I
come
say.
with. You gotta build your experience. You can't just wake up one day and be experienced enough to do this. I'm
I
not saying
agree. I
25
agree.
is I'm not
But
saying
it's
25. Hold on, let me finish. I'm not saying 25 is not old. It might be too old to a certain case. You know what I mean? I will say that. But I feel like 25 is the fair case. And science, I mean, if you look at that scientifically, you stop growing at 25. That's when you're fully grown at everything, you know?
like your brain and
So,
shit. I got you.
yeah, you're fully functional. Not just your brain, just all your height and everything. You're kind of
Hmm.
at your peak of where you're going to be at as an adult. You coming up to where you're going. You're only going down from here, pretty much. You know what I mean? At 25.
Hmm.
I feel like at 20, man, it's like you're 2 years out of high school. It's not really enough to be a mentor yet. That's why I'm going on the edge of like mentorship. Like, yeah, maybe you can mentor people who coming into high school. It's always going to be an age limit for mentors at the end of the day. But we're talking about for when you can kind of stand on your own and kind of become a boss like level. Become like an
That's
OG
what I'm
level. I would,
saying. Like
even if
it's
somebody is 20 at their old house, I could be 25 and you be 20 and you got your house. I still respect you as a man, but I don't feel like you're an OG yet. I don't feel like you're a mentor yet. Just cause you got so you know what I mean? I mean, if you understand where I'm coming from. We do got
and
a
just
voice
because you're
call. I mean,
25, that don't mean you a mentor either. Like that's what I'm saying. It's hard to put an age on it, bro. It's hard
but
to put
it's
an
about
age
a
on it for me.
certain level of experience. I mean, you could be knowledgeable. You could be more knowledgeable at be at 20 and not be at 25. You know what I mean? But certain things in life you haven't seen it yet and you just don't know it yet. And I am a believer of that. It's not all about what you got. You know what I mean?
But you may have had to experience some things to get that, whether it be you learning it from your parents or what have you.
Those 5 extra
I
years
mean,
that a
it's just
25-year-old is going to carry more than that 20. That's all.
yeah.
That's the truth. You can't trade in years of experience for nothing else. Now that 25-year-old don't got no experience, ain't got nothing going for him, nothing good. Yeah, he might got nothing to compete with that 20-year-old, you know. But let's say them both people were in the same boat and the same type of person. You never know. Because at 20, he could have lost everything at 22 and had started
I
over at
just think of
23.
me
You feel
personally,
me?
bro. If I'd have known what I know now, I'd have been trying to get a crib at that age when we was like all living in Glen Burnie and all of that when you came, you know what I mean? You remember when you came up and kicked it with us? I think it was like your birthday or something. When we was living in that,
Yeah.
if we would have been trying to get a crib then, bro, like I feel like our lives would be a little bit different, bro. Again, because we would have had uh, you know, what, an asset, you know what I mean? We would have had, you know what I mean, equity, you know what I mean? We would have had land, we would have had shit that matters, you know what
But
I mean, rather
that's
than
man,
just
to tell you the truth, man, that's
renting some
all
shit, you
that's
know.
that's that's
So
that's all like a matter of fact of how you look at it, bro. It's like it's like looking at the other side of the grass is greener. You know what I mean?
yeah, maybe.
Everything happens in a reason. You feel me? I think it goes back to our social media topic a little bit when it says we get too much picture of like what we should have at a certain age. You know what I mean? Like, or what,
Hmm.
like, oh, you need to have this, you need to have that. You know what I mean? Like certain things
Hmm.
you gotta understand, like having this and having that comes with different things as well too. And who will say if you're ready for that at that age? You know what I mean? Because
Right.
I mean, it's education to come into life as well, man. Sometimes it's like having property, having all the land, having everything you want. It's all about timing as well. It's like how you gonna handle that. Do you want to have everything you want in the beginning of your life, or you kind of want to pace it out? You know what I mean? If you have everything you want at 25, man, what the hell you gotta wait for at 40? If I did everything I had to do, you know what I'm saying? It's like
Man,
some
you can sit
things. It's
back
like,
and chill. You
but
can
hey,
sit
in
back and
reality,
chill
nobody
for
nobody ever want to sit back and chill, bro. I don't care
that's
if I
the
get
word,
70.
bro.
I don't want to sit back and chill, bro. My life is always gonna keep moving. You feel me?
Yeah. I mean, that's chilling too at the same time. Well, let's hit these voice shots, bro. I don't want, you know what I mean? Hold them up. Let's see what they got to say.
Age is just a number. It's whenever you ready to tap in and make a difference.
I
That's
mean,
what I
I
kind of agree
agree.
with that as well.
I think that's what, yeah, that's exactly what you want. You know what I mean? And I like to hear that. You feel me? Because it is about different opinions and different perspectives. You know what I mean? Nobody's perspective is wrong or right how I see it. You feel me? It's just
Hmm.
we all look at it different. You know, I feel like, you know, it is just a number to a certain extent. But I mean, I feel like this, man. Experience comes down a lot more than age will ever really do it, and I do understand that. When you thinking a certain thing at 20, you're gonna be thinking something totally different by 22, man. And that's how I kind of base my life off. Just because what you thinking now,
But you
that
gotta
don't
have
mean
the
that's what you're gonna
means
be
to
thinking
do it.
always. What you mean? What are you saying?
I'm just like if you know, I just think you when you young like that, again, you more like uh focused, you got more energy, so you just like more gun ho on to whatever it is that you may be interested in at that time. So it's just like I just feel like if you got again like a mentor or maybe like an OG to like
I reckon that
guide
you
you, that
breaking
can
up a
sit you
little bit,
down.
bro.
I'm breaking up.
Yeah, you good. You had it now, but yeah, a little
Oh
bit.
wow.
But
I was
you
saying like if
straight.
you got a mentor or OG to like guide you through that process, you know what I mean? I just feel like it'll help you in
But that's the whole key.
10 to
You
15
can't do it
years
on.
way more
You can't.
than, you know.
You can't do it on your own though. You have to think about it. Like if you have that older mentor or that OG to guide you, yeah, you can kind of do whatever you can really do. Even starting at 18, you know what I mean? If you can follow the directions good, like certain cases like that, age ain't gonna hold you, you know. But if you
I
out here
guess
thinking that you can really do it on your own, you really you can take it as far as it's gonna allow you, you know. But it's gonna come to a point where that hump is gonna hit you, and you're gonna need that extra guidance, man. That's
I
just
guess
coming to
that's
the
what it
fact.
is, bro. Real quick. I think that's what it is. Even though you got a mentor, like so that's what it could be though, bro. Like you could be a mentor at 20 and you can have a mentor. And I believe your mentor can have a mentor, if that makes sense to you.
I think that's past 20. I think that's life in general. You could be
That's what I'm
40
saying.
and
Like
have
they
a
it just
mentor.
keep going. That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. It's just gonna keep going and keep going. But that's just the
That's
gist
that's
of
what
it.
my
Like
question was, like, what age do you kind of consider a person's at the being to be a mentor? I don't think a 16-year-old yet is at an age to be a mentor to a certain level
I
of
ain't gonna
people,
say
maybe, but
16.
what that's what I'm asking you. That's the question. What age do you
I
give
think I
a
think
person?
20, bro.
I
I
gave
think I'm gonna say
25.
20. I'm gonna say you could start possibly being a mentor at 20, bro. Depending on like what
The
moves
person
you've
is the
made
type
in
of
your
person.
life. Yeah, the type of person we talking about. Like I feel like you could possibly be a mentor at 20. Again, and your mentor could be 40. You know what I mean? But you could be mentoring some other younger niggas at 20, I believe.
Okay, I see that. I got 25. You got 20. I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at it at all.
Yeah.
Let's
I
let's
mean, it ain't
let's
that
listen
far
to
off.
our. Nah, not too far. Not too bad. It's nothing. Yeah. Let's listen to our next caller, bro.
Mhm.
First of all, it's usually a 30-year mortgage, and I don't feel as though there's really like no age limit or age bracket. It's all about you as a person, your maturity level, what you doing. Like you just said, you could have a house at 20 and not have one at 25. But this 20-year-old, you don't know this person might have a business, be running a business already. You know what I'm saying? That 25-year-old might have been, BSing around and, just living his life, not really doing stuff serious to get a foundation in their life. So that 20-year-old is kind of like the OG for real, because they could show that 25-year-old, hey,
How to
possibly come
start
work for
that
me. I'll
business.
show you how to
Yeah.
do this. You know what I mean? So it's no age bracket. It's all about that person's mind state.
I agree.
And I also say it's no age limit on it because, you know, from being a teenager to my life now, like I've always kind of been one of those people that people will call to get advice from. And, I'm far from the perfect person. I damn sure don't got shit great. My shit is far from perfect, you know what I mean? But I can always give sound advice because of my mind state and how neutral of a person that I am. You know what I mean? And, I always look at every side of the coin. I don't necessarily take sides in certain things. You know what I mean? So it's easy to get advice from me and I can give you sound advice. But like I said, I'm far from a perfect person myself, but that's just what I can offer.
I,
Right.
th- I I think that's a perfect answer, Chief. I ain't gonna lie. That's it even changed my mind to a certain to effect, because what he said, it really doesn't matter the age in it, because at the end of the day, you could be a neutral person and have like a deep mind state and still be looked at like, yo, this youngin right here got some sense and I'm gonna listen to him, you know what I mean? And it could be a mentor type of level of it. So I agree exactly what he said on that one for real.
Right. I agree as well. Well, I think we got a troll. Let's see.
Cállate.
I knew
Gayate. What's up, brother? Shout
Hey
out, you know what
man,
I
shout
mean?
out to you, man. Shout out to all of y'all as well, bro. We here,
Yeah, for
man.
sure.
TENtalk.
Yeah. But I think that's deep
OGs
though,
and
you know what I mean?
mentors, man.
Yeah,
OGs and
that's a deep
mentors.
statement. But what you think right now, Choke? Like, who do you consider as a mentor? Like, if you can look at it on the way of the world, you know what I mean? Let's just keep it to like people of how you see the world. Who you see out there now that as let's say your mentor, who can you call a mentor?
That's what I'm saying. Like, oh, just like in the world.
Not even personally. Let's take someone who you look up to, who inspire you to kind of go hard, who inspire you to like build your mind, father. Who are some of your
Again, all right, so
mentors?
boom, yeah, I'm gonna say that. That's Dick Gregory, bro. I say it probably almost every episode, but that's Dick Gregory, bro. He probably like somebody that I like
And what do you see in
looked
the
up to a
man
lot.
that you
Like,
kind of what is your attachment to him? What did you what resonates
um,
with him?
just his truth, bro. The way his truth. He speaks from his chest. You know what I mean? From his heart.
Mm,
And I think
mm,
like you know what I mean? Like you need them people out there that are truth seekers and that'll just
yeah,
give it to you raw, real, and uncut, you know what I mean, with no filter. And that's what I think I appreciate about him the most. You know what I mean? He did that. R.I.P.
that's deep.
to the legend.
That's deep. I definitely respect Dick Gregory, and I can see a lot of similarities, or I can see where you picked up a lot of his thinking as well. So I
Yeah,
do see that in you. You feel me? I can say one of my
yeah.
mentors personally it has to be Master P, man. Like
Master
every
P.
time I
That's a good
see,
one too.
anytime I hear P man talking, dropping anything, man, it really teaches me a lot and it shows me a lot just to see where he come from and the type of drive, you know what I mean, how he changed his life and gave his life to God and you know what I mean, just the whole story and the missions. It makes
Hmm.
me kind of like, man, it's just life change. It makes me kind of look at myself like, man, I could be that for somebody as well, the way he made me feel. So
Right.
Master P to me, man, is one of them like my mentor or one of my leaders who I look up to. You feel me? Just
That's
because it's
hard.
and especially like what he breeds, his family. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
yeah, you know what it
And
is.
just even what he did with like, you know what I mean, all the products that he's produced. Like I think
Yeah,
that's just hard. Like
it's dope,
shit.
man.
I
Dope.
know every time I go into a store and I see rap snacks, I grab them joints just off the
Yeah, me
humble.
too. Me
Like
too, bro.
just off the humble. Like, oh shit, I got a
Real
wide
talk.
bet. You know what I'm saying? Like so yeah,
Real talk.
that's hard. Yeah. That's real. That's real. Let's
Now
see,
let's
man.
think about
We
this.
got
Do
a
we?
call. Oh, okay,
Let's
go ahead,
let's
my bad.
no. Let's check out the call. Let's see what's going on.
Okay.
Two names. One of them is actually dead, Nikola Tesla, and the other one would be
Uh,
Elon Musk.
Mm,
He
deep,
does some great lectures.
deep. Yeah,
that's
that's deep
nice.
as hell. Hey, I give a
Yeah.
shout out to Nikola Tesla, man. I actually
Yeah.
I recommend anybody learn about him. Like history to me is an important thing because it's like, man, you'll never know how much is really out there until you go out there and research it, man, and who really created what and what's the truth behind this. It's like, man, it's so many
Exactly.
people out there, yeah, it really changed the world, you know what I mean, how it is today. And big shots out of that. I love stuff like that, yo.
Yeah, that's hard. What you was about to say though before we played that?
I was gonna say, man, I would definitely like to name off a few more mentors and OGs, but I kind of feel like the society or the way we live today, man, it's not really too much, man. It's not too
Yeah,
many that we can say.
it's
I
tricky.
can look. It is. It's tricky, man. It's tricky,
It's
especially
tricky.
being black. You know what I mean? I think we need to start looking at certain different things for mentors and leaders. You know, instead of
Yeah,
looking into the music a lot. You know what I mean? Acting a
that's
lot. You know what I mean?
that's interesting because
Scientists. Yeah,
I just want to
different.
say that's interesting because I was watching Wayno's. I don't know if you listen to
Yeah,
Wayno's
yeah.
podcast, but
Million
Wayno
dollar.
got a podcast now, and
Oh, you mean my man Wayno from Everyday Struggle?
from Everyday Struggle and shit. Yeah, so he got a
What's it
podcast,
called?
and
Go ahead and shout it out. What's it called, bro?
shit, I don't honestly, I don't know. I think it's like Hear Me Out or something like
Okay,
that.
I bet that's enough for
But
us.
yeah, I'm not even 100% sure. But yeah, he got a podcast now, and he was basically saying on there that he has a mentor, and that he had a white mentor, and he was like that he didn't never think in a million years that he would have a white mentor because he doesn't really like interact with white people all the time or that well or what have you. But like one
Mm-hmm.
of his closest people in his life is a white dude being his mentor. You know what I'm saying? So I
Mm-hmm.
agree with you with that. We kind of gotta be more inclined or try to open our doors or vision a little bit more to reach out to different people.
Yeah,
Um,
definitely, man.
because you could get stuck in a box like that. And I know shit just for me personally, I'm even like kind of just like Wayno. You know what I mean? I'm less
Yeah,
inclined to interact with other people like that. You know what I mean? I'm just in my
yeah,
bubble. You feel me? So it's
definitely.
like,
And I think that's the
I
biggest
gotta
blessing that the internet like did for was even like YouTube, like, cause like Wayne was saying, like even me, like I look up a lot of research and a lot of talks and lectures and all that stuff too. And it's like if we close our minds out to like not listen to certain people, it's like yo, we will really close your minds out to learning a lot about the truth as well. You feel me?
right,
It's like so much you can see in this world, man. And I think that's what a mentor and older OG should do for you. You know, it should open you up, like get you outside of your box. You know what I mean? You want somebody who kind of show you something different than what you already know. I think a lot of
right,
times we get stuck in the same neighborhoods, same corners, same circle of people, you know? And a lot of times these same people got the same thoughts as you. It's like how much
exactly.
you gonna learn if you know what I mean? If you're the smartest person in
For
the room, what you gonna
everybody,
learn, man? What you
nothing,
gonna
bro.
learn if you're the smartest
That's the
person in the
realest
room?
thing. That's
So
the
I
realest
think,
thing.
yeah, and I think this podcast itself, for me, is finding a way to be a better mentor and a better OG because being a better mentor is about learning as well. It's about perfecting yourself, always working at yourself and finding ways
Mm-hmm.
to make your craft more better, you know? So just
Right.
getting in with talks with you and talks in with the listeners, that's why it's so important to hear from y'all. I feel like it will help us all to empower ourselves. So I think
Exactly.
this episode
Exactly.
really shows us how much a mentor is really needed in this world today, man.
That's real. That's real.
Yeah, real
And that's
talk,
why
man.
that's funny though, man. Because like I said, I was just literally just talking to my girl about that the other day, man. Like, damn, I
Yeah,
want to try to figure out how to find me like a mentor, a nigga that'll sit me down and really probably try to not try to, but like
yeah,
really just give me game. Like, bro, okay, you trying to be an entrepreneur? This what you need to do, then. You know what I'm
exactly.
saying? Like, so.
And it's always
Cause
been
I mean
my
I know it's
dream.
gonna be a grind. I know it's gonna be a task, but shit, I'm down for it. So you know,
And I think it's a dream of mine to start an organization like that where we can have a brotherhood or just, you know what I mean, men together, period. You feel me? From young to old and
hmm
kind of like that big brother type of thing. You know what I mean? Where
right,
we come together and have that foundation. But I think it all start in the circle of the family, a circle of team, a circle of ones. We need to be the leaders that can start that type of mode and that mission. And hopefully, like they always do, they'll follow. Because at the end of the day,
right.
the leaders will lead and the followers gonna follow. You feel me? So
That's a
sometimes
fact.
when we want to see that change, we got to be the first ones doing
Be
it
the
and
change.
reach.
Don't look for change. Be the
Exactly.
change, man.
Reach
My
out
nigga
because
Boogie said that.
it's a youngin' just like us looking for that. You know what I mean? Like, damn, I wish I had somebody who can help me through this struggle that I'm going through, man. I ain't got to keep on listening to the same people I listen to every day, filling me up with the same nonsense. They always fill me up. I wish it was a person to give me a different outlook, you know, and
Word.
that's, you know, and that's what we here for too. And just keep on reading and keep on educating ourselves and keep on getting better, bro.
That's a
Find
fact,
ourselves.
bro.
Are we
That's
on
a
10
fact,
yet? You
bro.
feel me?
Almost, bro. Almost on 10. Almost on 10.
We almost there. We
Episode
almost
9.
there.
This was solid.
We got
I
any more?
enjoyed this
Y'all
one
want to?
right here.
I enjoy it too,
Yeah.
man. I know we was a little slower today, but the topic itself, this is my favorite thing about doing these shows, man. It's podcasts with y'all, man. It's like these topics will last forever. You know what I mean? We can pull this up
Word.
and just have a family conversation any day on any of these things we're talking about. So we ain't gonna stop doing it until we run out of things to talk about, man. And don't look like that's happening. You feel me? But
You feel me?
we
It's
still here.
always gonna be something to touch on, you know what I mean? As far as building our community, you know, our
Exactly.
finances or whatever the case may be, bro. We gonna try to figure it out together because that's what TENtalk is
Exactly.
about. You know what I mean?
And that's what it's
So
all
yeah,
about. I
man.
mean,
Got
this will
anything
make
y'all
us.
want to say? Please chime in. You know, we willing to talk about it.
And we here to support the real
Let's
leaders and
get
the
it.
real mentors and the OGs. You know, big salutes. You know what I mean? To everybody who impacted my life, I know, and who gave me game, who put me up on game. Because at the end of the day, no matter how smart you are, ain't no way you can know all the stuff in the world on your own. Somebody had to at least show you to you on accident, you know? So shout out to
Word.
those who at least showed it to me, and I picked it up on my own too, you know, but you can never make it on
Definitely
your
are
own
my
as well, yo.
OGs, man.
Hey, definitely.
I learned a lot from shit, you know, my OGs, you know, Rez, OB, She's, you know what I mean?
Definitely.
Shit. Even my young OGs, you, Smack, Twan, you know what I
Definitely.
mean? Jizzy, all of y'all niggas, man. I learn a lot from y'all niggas every day
Spree, all the
and
niggas, man.
shit.
Twan, yeah,
Exactly.
shout out.
Spree.
Yeah,
Everybody niggas know, man. I
that was the
can't
first one. He
that's
was a
why I don't
role
even want
model,
to
boy.
start shouting it. Exactly. Twan was the
Yeah,
first
yeah.
role model. Nigga
Yeah,
said
he was
that
our
was in
age,
like
bro.
middle school, nigga. He was a
Yeah,
role
bro.
model since middle school, nigga. So
And I think
that's
it's
how you
important.
know don't no age go on it, nigga. That's how you know don't no age go on it.
Definitely,
He
it's
was a
important
role
to
model in
salute.
middle school, nigga.
Yeah,
He
you're
showing
right.
us
It
how
ain't
to
no
do it.
age, bro. It's definitely
Yeah.
important to salute and kind of always, you know what I mean? Like my man Roy said, like you said, bro. Check on your strong friend.
Check on
Always
your strong
promote.
friend,
You know what I
nigga.
mean? And big up your strong friend, dog. Because at the end of the day, that's the ones who really matter, bro. You know what I mean? We do got
Word.
a call. Let's go ahead and listen in, bro.
Let's get it.
Hey, Brody, y'all know Derek Grace be giving good game too, though.
Oh
And he
yeah. That's a
definitely do,
fact.
bro. He
That's a
definitely
fact.
do, bro.
That's a
That's
fact.
a
See,
definitely.
that's
He
why we
taught me a
need
lot.
y'all to keep us
Definitely,
right,
bro.
man. Keep us on track. Derek Grace, yeah.
Definitely.
Um,
Big OG,
I
bro.
I loathed and didn't get the board game, but I definitely wanted to get that joint, bro. I definitely, and I probably still can and should get it just to see what it's really about, because supposedly that joint teach you a lot. So yeah, shout out to Derek Grace,
Definitely.
man.
Put us on it,
True
man.
OG
Definitely.
and mentor for real.
Definitely mentor in the world, bro. And that's what it's all about. That shit inspired me to mentor, you know, like even Joe, all of them, man. Like, there's a lot of black people, a lot of people, period, you know, we are speaking out more and talking more. But those words don't mean nothing if it ain't put into action. You feel me? So I feel like these conversations that we doing, these thoughts that we provoking, is the action that's needed to the change that can happen. You know what I'm saying? So I want to shout out to all my brothers, man. I love y'all to death, bro. We family over everything forever. You feel me? And thank y'all for listening in with us. Hopefully y'all listening next week. We'll have another fire episode for you. You know what I mean? Definitely check us out on our YouTube page and on our Instagram. Big shouts out to BroGod Slim, man. Keep that thing running for us, man.
Appreciate you,
And
bro. Appreciate you,
definitely,
man.
bro. Definitely. Make sure y'all send us a love, man, and keep on rocking with us, bro. You gonna be on 10 with us. We got one more caller. And I'm
Sir.
gonna put like this. It's on our heart. It's on our soul, bro. We gonna listen to everything you gotta tell us, bro. Even if
Exactly,
it's,
bro.
you
Yeah,
know what I'm
we ain't
saying? We ain't
leaving
gonna
till
never go
y'all
out.
leave. We ain't leaving till
Exactly.
y'all leave. We gotta cut the lights out. You know
You
what
know what I'm
I'm
saying?
saying?
Let's get it.
Right, I feel you on that because the quickest way to kill a great big idea is tell it to a small-minded person. Facts.
Ooh, ooh,
Ooh, that boy
ooh.
came in and
I'm happy
spit
we listened to
ball.
that one. Bro, that was
Play
the
it
hardest
back,
thing I
bro.
heard all
Play
day.
it.
One more time, bro.
Bro, I feel you on that because the quickest way to kill a great big idea is tell it to a small-minded person. Facts.
That is facts, bro. Salute that man. The biggest way
Damn,
to
bro.
man to give
Ain't
him
no
a big
claps in the
idea.
chat.
So
Ain't no claps. Damn.
shit,
That
man. You
was
got my
fire.
personal clap right there. Yeah, man.
Yeah, no
That was hard.
bullshit. Personal
Thank you for that
salute.
one.
That shit was
Yeah,
fire.
personal salute. But salute to all the callers in, man. Y'all was great today, man. We had nothing but
No
fire
bull.
today, man. Definitely, bro. And like next week, I can't wait, man. It's the best time of the week. Tuesdays, TENtalk Tuesdays. Choke,
10
holla at them, man.
Tuesdays, baby. You know it.
You hear me?
Hey,
One more.
bro, I ain't gonna lie. That's the hardest thing I done heard all day, bro. And shout out to y'all, man. I appreciate y'all saying that I was the role model, man. I'm just out here trying to do what's best, bro. That's
Hey,
all.
niggas know,
Spread
bro.
knowledge, wealth,
Real niggas
and
know.
positivity. Love y'all, man.
Real
Real
nigga
niggas
for
know. Love
sure,
you
bro. That's
too,
the
fool.
role
Real
model
niggas
himself.
know.
Love
You
you,
feel
bro.
me?
That's true.
Yeah,
And
real niggas know.
definitely, man. This is definitely a great episode, man. This is gonna go on the history books. We're gonna put this one on the wall, you know. Shit, hopefully we got a website coming soon. I can't wait to y'all see all that, man. We're gonna definitely
Hey,
rock
man,
it
we
out for the
working,
place.
bro. We working, bro. Appreciate the follow, Baby Yoda.
Definitely,
Appreciate that,
definitely,
bro. I gotta salute you. My follow back. Salute, salute. And yeah,
definitely.
man, we be back again next Tuesday, 6 p.m. You already know, 10 Tuesdays. Um, after this episode, check our Instagram because we should be, announcing exactly the criteria for the giveaway. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for
10
sure.
Talk giveaway. So we, make sure you check out our social medias for that. And yeah, man, it's 10 Talk, man. We
For
appreciate
sure.
y'all, OGs and
If
Mentors, man. Episode 9.
definitely. And I think this is gonna be a part one, son, because I feel like we can talk a lot about this topic, you know. So
Yeah.
definitely gonna be back on this one. And a few more, you know, till we're gonna keep on giving y'all that. We're gonna go ahead and end it off with this last call. Let's see what y'all talking.
Y'all come see me about that web design now, you hear?
Hey,
Okay.
definitely, bro. Definitely.
Yo,
We're gonna need that quote too.
yo, fuck that giveaway, son. How about this? How about I pitch you and you decide that whatever that giveaway is, you just stake that for the first year of I just need a salary for an admin assistant and some support staff.
Hey man, we're gonna talk about that, man. You get in contact with us, man, and messages. We're gonna definitely talk about that. Salute, love to you, bro. Salute, love to all of y'all. Salute, love to you, bro. Choke, you know what I'm saying? We
100,
out here.
bro. 100.
Hey,
10 Talk, bro. Are we on 10 yet?
are we on 10 yet? See y'all
Yes,
next week.
sir. Let's get it.